What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Classic WoW video for Cataclysm Classic. Now, Cataclysm Classic has been out for a few days, people are making a bunch of gold, and so am I. Now in this one I want to show you another way that I'm making gold, this time not centered on farming, but more centered on flipping and also crafting. Now if you want to have early access to my gold making videos, I do give early access to everyone who has my Cataclysm Classic gold making guide, which you can check out through the link down below. Alternatively, you can also support me on Patreon, and once again, if you do support me through either of those platforms, the support is heavily appreciated. It helps me be able to produce content and help you make as much gold as I possibly can help you make. And once again, if you do support me, my primary goal is to help you make as much gold as you can. That is why I made these videos to begin with. If I didn't want to help you make gold, I wouldn't do what I wouldn't even try to help you make gold. In this case, I am showing how I make gold and probably making less myself, but hopefully helping you make some gold in the process. Either way, in this one we are covering duo crafting. Now, first of all, you don't even have to have duo crafting to do what I'm about to do. Now, duo crafting itself, I'm going to cover multiple tips here. Number one, you don't have to have duo crafting for, but you would have to get the intel somehow. So, for duo crafting, once you get to 475 skill, you unlock a daily quest. Now, this daily quest gives you a duo crafter's token. This is the illustrious duo crafter's token. This token can then be spent on various different recipes that you can buy. You can even buy Chimera's Eye and sell that, so that's 600 gold per day that you can make from this token right here. So if you have duo crafting, get it to 475, it's 600 gold per day for free, or you can even use it to buy designs and make even more gold by charging a fee and getting a premium for crafting the best in slot sockets. Now for that one we have a whole different tip, but first of all, the daily quest. The daily quest is only crafting 3 green gems, so tip number 1. Flip that gem, wake up around the time of the day of the daily quest reset, and buy out everything you can of the item that is in the daily. So if Hessonite is the daily, you buy out Hessonite and you flip that. If it's Sephirite, you buy out that and flip that as well. The gem that is a daily can easily double or triple in price, so you can make so much easy gold by flipping that one, and every duo crafter needs 3 of them. So if you have 1,000 duo crafters on your server, that is 3,000 gems right there that are required. Now, you will not get filthy rich by doing this, but you can make a couple of between 5, 10, 20,000 gold every single day by doing this, if you're the only one, which now you might not be anymore, but you might have been up until this point. Alternatively, if you're on Gehennes or Pharma, any of the big servers, you have so many people that need these items that these gems could absolutely skyrocket. So once again, that's tip number 1. Flip the green gem used in the daily for that day. So if you don't have duo crafting, you would have to get this intel somehow by a friend who has duo crafting, or by checking various forums or something. If you have duo crafting, go to this person right here, pick up the daily, see what it is, buy everything, and then try to flip. Now, number 2, do your daily quest as a duo crafter. I just talked about this, but that's 600 gold per day, or buy designs. Now, for designs, this is where it gets tricky. A lot of people are going for the red ones, because the red ones are biz. The agility ones, the intellect ones, right? They are big, the strength ones, they are big. But what I want to say is maybe go for the orange ones. People will be looking for the orange ones as well to fill out, for example, yellow gem slots. And we do have a lot of yellow gem slots. So look at the biz lists for a lot of classes out there and look at what stats they need. If they need, for example, let's just go over here. So we have Ember Topaz, Artful Ember Topaz for 20 intellect and 20 mastery. If that is on the biz list for anyone where they need mastery, that could be the one to buy. We also have the Adept one for agility and mastery. If any agility users have mastery as their top stat, that could be a good one to buy. Then we have Reckless, 20 intellect and 20 haste. If any casters has haste as their best stat, this could be a good one to buy. So for these recipes, look at the different biz lists out there, go to 60 upgrades and make your own biz list, or just Google level 85 biz list. You can even go to Wowhead and they will have guides for you, and I would actually recommend using the Wowhead one because that is the one that most people will use and most people will follow. So when they see what the gem they need, they go to the auction house and they buy that gem. So look up all the different classes and focus on maybe Ember Topaz. I would say Ember Topaz is a good one because most people will go for the red one. So the profitability on the red ones usually go down. But then again, if you have a different experience doing this than me, then feel free to go for the red ones. For me, the orange ones work better and there's less competition for them. Now the next tip is look at the prices of different gems and consider doing the enchanting flip. So you can, for example, make Jasper rings through Jasper. You can make Alicite pendant through Alicite. You can make Hessonite bands through Hessonite and Nightstone choker through Nightstone. Now, usually these will not be profitable, but, and this is a big but, when these proc blue with the right stats, they can sell for hundreds of gold. I've sold Nightstone chokers and Hessonite bands with intellect, stamina, crit and haste. They are if you get any with those 4 procs, you are golden and you will make so much gold on those. So you can easily sell those for a few hundred gold each, even up to 1,000 gold each, depends on your server, when you proc them in blue with the right stats as well. Now that is only for the intellect ones, so you have Hessonite bands, you can also proc them with stamina, strength, agility. When you proc them with perfect stats and they're blue, the blue ones are 325 item level at level 82. It's a pretty significant upgrade that a lot of people will use until they go into, for example, heroics, especially if it has their best in slot stats as well, like critical strike and haste ratings. And then you disenchant the green ones to get gold back, and then you just do this whole rotation. So you craft, disenchant the bad ones, sell the good ones on the auction house. And the reason why I bring up all 4 is that you should go for the cheap ones. When Jasper is cheap, buy Jasper. When Alicite is cheap, buy Alicite. You get where I'm going with this? So you fish for the cheap ones and you use them in a flip or a shuffle. Now the last and final tip here is to take a look at the duo crafting and the prices of gems when the raid comes out. And if you're smart, think ahead of time here as well and start stocking up. So the raids open on May 10th. When people go inside the raid, they will swap out a lot of their gear and they will suddenly need new gems, in which case the prices of gems will likely go up. And if you have a lot of gold, you can easily reset the price by yourself and then make a lot of gold that way as well. Now for this tip, you don't even need to have duo crafting. You can flip regular red gems, so you're just using the whole strategy of duo crafting to your advantage to make gold on the thought process of people getting new gear that they need gems for. Now obviously there's massive bonuses here if you are a duo crafter as well, being able to buy those Inferno rubies for example and making strength gems, agility gems and intellect gems as well. So being a duo crafter there, really beneficial. Don't have to be though, but it's really good. Duo crafting is looking to be a very good profession in this expansion, and if you are making gold with duo crafting, let me know your experience in the comments down below. Either way, that's the video for today. Just wanted to talk about this really fast and get my thoughts out there on duo crafting. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. I'm live on Twitch probably right now as well as you're watching the video, so come say hello and come watch how I make gold or do something else stupid live on Twitch. Either way, thank you for watching. I'll see you again very soon.